Hello, my name is Carvell. I'm from the U.S.A. in Michigan, and right now I'm currently studying Chinese in Taiwan. I've been studying Chinese for about a year, but I've been in Taiwan total for about a year and a half. I study at NTNU, their MTC, Mandarin Training Chinese Center. So I've been there for a while, been studying Chinese, and it's amazing studying Chinese. I've learned a lot, learned how to write, and meet a lot of nice friends from all over the world, and it's one of the best places to study.
Why did you want to study Chinese in Taiwan?
Well, one of the reasons why I wanted to study Chinese in Taiwan is because I felt that studying Chinese will make me a little bit more competitive, a little bit more easier to find a job in America, and Taiwan has been teaching Americans for a really long time. And also, I felt that Taiwan's culture is a little bit more easier to adjust to than other places, say for instance China. I felt that Taiwan, if I don't speak Chinese well, I could get a lot of assistance from Taiwanese people that can help me study perfectly. So that's probably the main and the biggest reasons why I wanted to study Taiwan.
Why did you choose National Taiwan University?
Well, 4 years ago, I was an exchange student at Shishing Daxue, a university in Taiwan. And at that time, I met a really nice professor. His name is Lee, and he has a lot of influence. And he told me that he used to be one of the founders at NTNU, the MTC Mandarin Language Center. So I went there, and I found out it's one of the best schools in Taiwan to study Chinese. So that's why I decided to go there and study.
How is your study going?
Well, right now my studying's going very well. I feel like I can memorize almost anything. But it wasn't always like that, because when I first started studying Chinese, it was really hard to memorize things, because in America they never teach us to memorize. They only teach us to use our own thinking, use our own way of learning things, just be more creative. But they never tell us to try to memorize things. So when coming here, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to memorize papers. I didn't know how to memorize words. It was just, and my studying method was just horrible. It was extremely horrible. But later on, I tried to change the way I studied. I tried to try different methods and stuff, and finally I adapted a really good method, which really helped me well in Taiwan. So yeah, I believe my studying's going very well now, and I'm learning a lot.
我刚刚才把一些书摆好，几声？几声？3声，因为好，所以它变成2声，懂吗？所以本来是3声的啊。摆好，你就换乱，又乱了，我摆。对咯，摆了，对，有吗？这个发音啊，摆了，不是拜拜哦，摆是这个白，对不对？然后摆是3声。
Is there any personal experience as a foreign student in Taiwan you would highlight?
You know what? There's a lot of great experience. I feel that in Taiwan, strangers and friends, they really help you out well. I was really moved by this when coming to Taiwan. It can be as small as helping you find out a place, where you need to go if you don't know the directions, to a big as, a friend will let you stay at their house for a while. And it's just no problem. I feel that Taiwan people have extremely warm hearts and very great. A lot better than a lot of other Asian countries I've been to, which puts Taiwan near the top of my list.
What would you tell students from the U.S. before they move to Taiwan?
Well, you know what? I would tell them a lot, but the first thing I would tell them is, before you come to Taiwan, you have to have a plan. You must have a plan. Having a plan is the most important. You know, you got to plan, you know, where you're going to stay, you know, when you're going to come, and how long you're going to come. You can't just come to Taiwan for 3 months, 4 months, and think everything's going to be all right. You gotta plan for a year, 2 years. Which brings me to my next point. You gotta have a budget for yourself. You gotta plan this budget out. I meet a lot of foreigners who come here on a 2-3 month budget, and then they run out of money, and then they have to go home. And this is not good. You know, that's a poor investment. It's a waste of time and it's a waste of money. You have to budget yourself correctly so that you can plan to invest in your Chinese ability for 2 to 3 years, because you're not going to get it within a few months. And this is the most important thing when coming to Taiwan. And the next, just, you know, come to Taiwan, meet people, have friends, and, you know, if you can before you come here, try to study Chinese, and it's going to help you out. 欢迎你们来台湾学中文。